The missing ending. "You'll see it all crumble, and it'll be the making of you," the man said, leaning back against the weathered park bench, a sly smile playing on his lips. His black guitar case sat propped beside him, adorned with stickers that hinted at distant places and long-forgotten names. Sarah tilted her head, her aversion to cryptic strangers battling against the undeniable pull of curiosity. "Excuse me?" she asked, clutching her tablet tighter. She had only meant to organize her notes for work, alphabetizing military dossiers as part of her job. He ignored her tone, his gaze fixed on a mouse scurrying across the sidewalk. "You'll take the runaway path. A choice, a creation, something vertical, something wild." "You're not making any sense," Sarah said, but she didn't walk away. "You'll want to run," he continued, his voice low and measured, "but you won't. And that's when the sound will come." Her pulse quickened. "What sound?" He smiled wider. "The sound of a guitar breaking through the silence, just before the storm." Sarah glanced around, hoping someone else had noticed him. No one had. He leaned forward suddenly, his golden eyes locking with hers. "You'll have the tablet in your hands. The choice will be there, but you'll hesitate, a moment too long, or maybe just long enough. And then..." He stopped. "And then what?" she demanded. He stood, dusted off his coat, and picked up his guitar case. "That's the fun part, isn't it? You'll have to find out yourself." Before she could argue, he walked away, disappearing into the crowd as if he'd never existed. Sarah's heart pounded as she stared at the empty bench. Her tablet buzzed in her hand, snapping her back to reality. A new message flashed on the screen. "Top secret, emergency response protocols." Her chest tightened. She had no idea why she was receiving this. She wasn't senior enough for classified intel. The sound came first, a deep hum vibrating through the air like the resonance of a guitar string being plucked. Sarah looked at the tablet, her finger hovering over the accept button. Her instincts screamed to tap it, to act. But the man's words echoed in her head. "Hesitate or don't." Time felt fluid, the choice stretching infinitely in either direction. A runaway path or the end of everything? She couldn't tell. Her finger trembled, poised to decide, and then